Imagine a utopia you could attend that could train you to be as successful as you'd want in anything you can dream of. And on top of that, having the ability to give that gift to someone else. Well, you don't have to imagine.
Because we found a nonprofit school in Atlanta that can make this dream a reality. The kids sing and dance in class, are sorted into houses like in Harry Potter, achieve some of the best results in America. 94% of the kids at the school are on scholarship. And to top it all off, there are flying dragons.
I couldn't believe a place like this actually existed, so I sent Dan and Darren there to experience it firsthand.
When they arrived, they met with Ron, the founder of this mystical institution.
I'm from the country in eastern North Carolina. My parents had never been to college. I was the first one to go, and I was at East Carolina University, and a teacher at a local school passed away. My mom twisted my arm, and I went in this school and started teaching, and I didn't really want to do it, and I didn't want to be there, but I just fell in love with the students and the passion and the possibilities. And then after 5 years, I saw a TV show that showed schools in Harlem that have violence in overcrowded classrooms. And I had a feeling in my heart, and I was like, I'm going to teach up in Harlem. And so I went up there, and it was really challenging, but basically I did the same things there I did in North Carolina. I built relationships with students and their parents. I tried to make it fun. I ate lunch with the students. And then I made it really hard, because I learned that you can make it as hard as you want for kids as long as you keep them engaged and as long as they want to be there.
And because Ron believed in himself and taught the kids to believe in themselves too, in just a few years, he was able to completely transform the lives of the students at the school. It was because of this that Ron won the Disney Teacher of the Year award.
Ron Clark.
Which led to a movie being made about him called The Ron Clark Story, starring Matthew Perry.
But Ron had his sights set on a much bigger goal, which is why he reached out to Kim.
In the year 2000, I was fortunate to meet Ron Clark. We were both honored as Disney Teachers of the Year. And he said, you and I should start a school together one day.
Starting a school took a lot out of me and Kim and our whole entire team. We couldn't get anybody to give donations. They had to give a little bit here, a little bit there.
And in order to raise money to fund this school, Ron wrote a book called The Essential 55.
The book became a huge success and was profiled on the Oprah Winfrey Show.
All the money from the book went to buy an old factory in Atlanta, Georgia.
Imagine a 100-year-old factory that had been abandoned. And somehow we just both looked at it and said, this could be something amazing.
So I said, if this is going to happen, it's going to take a lot of community members to give what they can give.
So with the help of 3,000 community members, Ron was able to raise enough money to start the school.
These kids are here because they're special, and these kids have got dreams, and we're gonna help their dreams come true.
And in 17 years, the Ron Clark Academy has grown from 60 to over 180 students. Hundreds more have passed through the school, and 90% are accepted into college or career training. But 100% discovered their full potential.
Yeah, the test scores are great, but really we just want to make great people who love others and want to use their talents to make a difference in the lives of the people that they're around.
After meeting with Ron, Dan and Darren took a tour of the school.
The dragon breathes fire when you shoot a three-pointer. So Darren and I are going to see who can do it first.
But after wasting an hour trying to make this happen, they couldn't even get the ball in the hoop.
I'm more of a mathlete than an athlete.
They were then invited into Ron's 5th grade math class.
Pencils down. So Quest says 4. Let's see. Well, we
Do you know what's going on?
put it there, right? So I can say 6. The answer to Z is just going to be 2. 4. Someone said 2.
I'm more of a mathlete than an athlete.
When I first got told about this project, about the school, Darren kept on pushing on about how much fun the kids have here. And I thought to myself, you know, a school that's fun, that's impossible. I remember school as just being white walls. Friday for me being the best day of the week because I could just leave school. Here that's inverted. I think that the kids' most depressing day is Friday because they love being here so much.
Most of the kids that go to this school come from backgrounds or environments that wouldn't inspire the best of them. But they come here and they're taught to believe in themselves. And that is the most powerful thing that Ron is doing. He's teaching these kids to go for their dreams. He's teaching them that they are capable if they just try. And I want to tie this back to Jimmy. When Jimmy got started doing YouTube, for 5 years, nobody watched anything that he was doing. But Jimmy never quit. He went on day by day by day until he finally figured it out. And look where he is now. And the only thing that Jimmy had when he started was a belief in himself. Just like Zion, who graduated from RCA in 2015.
Before RCA, I didn't believe in the education system. I was a kid who was deemed as like just a product of where he came from. I grew up in this single parent background, and so I was limited in what I could be. So thinking about what I dreamed of, like I didn't have many dreams. For me, it was just, can I just do something more? Can I get out of this community? What does that even look like? And so I have no idea what I wanted to be because I didn't even know what I could be. And so I think coming to RCA helped me find my passion, helped me find where I wanted to go, gave me a voice to use and taught me how to use it and also who to use it for.
Since graduating from RCA, Zion has gone on to study education at Princeton and Harvard and has a dream of becoming the Secretary of Education in the United States.
But Ron and Kim wanted to have the same influence for millions of kids all around the world.
So we said, what if we open our doors, allow teachers to come in, sit and watch what we're doing, and take our methods and ideas back to their schools? We thought that would be transformative.
And this method has proven to be so successful that we wanted to help even more teachers.
So along with our partners that stand together, Victra and Chegg, we paid for 200 teachers from all around the country to attend this event.
So the next morning, the hall quickly started to fill up with all the teachers. After their registration, they were put through an intense crash course to learn this new way to bring out the best in their students and help build confidence.
It's been an amazing experience to see different tools that I can add to my toolkit as an educator to make sure that I'm meeting the needs of all my students.
The students here have autonomy, so they're able to be themselves, and that is something that I love being able to take back, where I put my students in charge and I give them kind of that role to take the autonomy of their learning.
I'm excited to come to school every single day because I know there's going to be something different and something new in store. Teachers, they're always supporting you, so you know they're going to have your back, do whatever, task comes your way.
One thing that I love is the relationship between the teachers and the parents. The teachers are very engaged and they want to make the parents very aware of what's going on every day at school. The kids get up and they're motivated actually to get to class, and the teachers just find different ways to teach. That's the key to it.
When you affect the life of a child, you do not only affect the life of that child. Indirectly, your impact will also have an influence upon that child's future spouse. Everybody that one day that child's life will have an impact upon. Every teacher needs to realize it could be in the millions of lives that are indirectly affected by ours.
If you believe in yourself, if you believe in somebody else that you're close to, build that person up, give them the confidence that they need to go out there and chase their dreams and see what they're truly able to accomplish.
Through this course at the RCA, we have equipped hundreds of teachers to positively influence thousands of kids at schools all across the country for generations to come.
There's so many inspirational stories that we found over here, but one of the ones that has touched me the most is the story about Ryan Marshall.
Ryan Marshall is one of the most incredible individuals we've ever had come to RCA. Talented, creative, a musician. He was brilliant. Unfortunately, when he was in 9th grade, someone tried to steal his mother's car, and the person pulled a gun on his mother, and Ryan jumped in front of his mother to protect her, and he took a bullet to the heart, and he died in his mom's arms. We found his journal, where he told himself in his journal, "You have the power to change the world. Use it each and every day." We put that on the wall to remind us that we all have the power to make an impact on the lives of others if we live our life in the right way, if we seek to uplift our communities. That's what Ryan Marshall did. That's the spirit he had. And that's why we have tried to embody his spirit here at RCA.
I think that you do embody his spirit and about believing in yourself and achieving everything and changing the world. We also want to memorialize him. Victra and Beast Philanthropy are going to do a 4-year scholarship for a child so that you guys can name it in his honor.
It's really beautiful. Thank you.
Before I reveal how 10 of you will get a life-changing surprise, I want to tell you about Chegg. Chegg is a personalized learning assistant designed to help students learn. They provide 24/7 high-quality support to make sure you really understand what you're studying. Chegg's AI tools can break down complex problems into simple, easy-to-understand solutions. And with straightforward explanations, they can make it where anyone can retain and understand what they're learning. With a library of more than 100 million expert-curated solutions, you can find relevant help for your specific topic or major. Maybe if I had this when I was in school, I wouldn't have failed. Chegg's mission is to help every student achieve their best in school and beyond. And that's why they sponsored this video and helped us fund what you saw here. So click the link in the description to learn more about Chegg, their AI tools, and how they can help you. Thank you for sponsoring this video. You're an amazing project. Let's get back to helping people. Ryan Marshall made the ultimate sacrifice to save his family. And together with Victra, we honored his dedication and courage by funding a full ride scholarship to the Ron Clark Academy. And we want to take it one step further than that, which is why I have this book. Jim Keyes just released this book called Education is Freedom. And he has agreed to give 10 $10,000 scholarships to 10 of you anywhere in the world that read this book and make a video on why education is freedom. You can find out more information and read a free copy of this book using the link in the description below. Thank you so much, Stand Together, for bringing all this together and helping out. Also, Victra and Chegg. We had so many people help us with this video. It was awesome.
Stand Together believes exactly the same thing that we do, that when a person believes in themselves, they will accomplish things that they never dreamed that they'd be able to. And this is a really important lesson that I want you guys to take home. The Ron Clark Academy helps these kids uncover their true talents and their true potential so that they can transform their lives and use that talent and potential to help lift others and help them achieve their best too.
And most importantly, thank you for lending us your eyeballs so we can make more ad revenue and fund more projects like this. Go watch more Beast Philanthropy videos.